episode of A Magic You. My name is Yulisa, and I am your host for this podcast. We've got a lot of new listeners, and I want to say thank you for being here. Thanks for checking out A Magic You, and I hope that you enjoy it and you stay. Just a little life update before we get into today's episode. Well, we've made it halfway through February already, which is amazing. So a round of applause for everyone here. Ty and I have been busy working, work. I've been seeing a lot of new faces for permanent makeup and at the studio, which excites me. And I've been working at the store and the laundromat, just kind of shadowing Ty at the laundromat, taking videos, and honestly just bullshitting. He is probably so sick of me because we go in to do our night checks, and here I am using the floor as a runway because it is long, shaped like a runway, and honestly, anywhere can be a runway. So if you don't already do a runway strut here and there, this is your sign to do so. It sounds crazy, but I promise it just feels so fun. And I swear every time after, I just feel more confident. So it's definitely a confidence boost. With all the busy and work, I have decided to find more time to do the things that I want to do where I'm able to, or set time aside to do so, when possible, that is. And I am not waiting for anyone anymore to do the things I want to do. So I won 2 tickets to a women's only dance. And if you're in Delaware, there is a new business called FOMO DE, where they host pop-up dance parties at secret locations. So you buy your ticket on Eventbrite. They're $25, super affordable. And then the day of the event, they tell you the location. So you know what city it's going to be in, but they don't tell you the exact business it's going to be held at until the day of. So fun, so exciting. They also meet beforehand to do pre-gaming at local bars or restaurants. And my favorite part about it is that it's early. It doesn't start at 9 or 10. No, it's ending by 9, 10, or 11. We are getting our dancing in, and then we're going home and going to bed. So the one I went to started at, I want to say 6 to 7 was the pregame. Yep. And then 7 to 9 was the dance party. I went solo. I was so nervous to do so. But I decided to look at this as taking myself out on a date. It had been a really long time, and it has been a really long time that I have really done anything by myself like this. I would be lying if I said I was not nervous and I just went for it. No, I had to hype myself up. I told myself that I was taking myself out. I bought myself flowers that day. I took my time to get ready while listening to my favorite music. I wore some jeans with black flats that were bedazzled, and then a black cami with a silky black button up, but I had it not buttoned up. So it was the jean that was contrasting all the black I was wearing, but it wasn't overkill. I had my hair curled and my sparkly glitter eyeliner that I have been doing just about every single day this year. I was so ready to go. So I headed up there. It was about a 45-minute drive, and I was just telling myself how regardless of who was there, regardless of how many people were not there, even if it was something small, I was there to have fun. I was there to dance. I wanted to scope it out because this is something that I want to bring to Prickly Pear. This is something I want to bring to our laundromat, to Dover. I love dancing. My family loves singing. They love dancing. They are a good time. And I haven't found that here until now. I was very pleasantly surprised to see how many people showed up alone, and some people, they weren't there to make friends. They were there to dance. As soon as the DJ started at 7 to 9, there was no stopping. Everyone was dancing. There was light up sticks, bracelets, necklaces, trinkets, candy, water. She even got us Jersey Mike's subs for the way home, which I thought was so sweet. I would say there was about 25 people there. So a room full of strangers just dancing and vibing, and Like, truly, nobody gave a shit. Nobody cared about how one person was dancing. Not at all. Everyone was just feeling the music and doing their thing. I ended up having so much fun alone, and I'm so excited to take my friends to other ones. But even if I can't find a friend to go with, I've decided that I'm not waiting for anyone. I'm going to be doing these things on my own. There is no point in waiting for someone else to do the things that you want to do. Because if you keep waiting for the right moment, for the right person to do things with, then it may never happen. And you're going to see other people doing these things and wishing that it was you. I was nervous as hell. I was so nervous to go out on my own. I was looking up videos on other people that went dancing solo and seeing how truly, like, nobody cares. In the end, nobody is really watching you that hard. Nobody is going to be laughing at you. It's all up in our head that we make these scenarios that end up stopping us. The next day, we had our Valentine's event at the studio, which went very well. We decorated, we had treats, hot chocolate cookies. Lexi was there doing her thing with permanent jewelry and tooth gems. Adam and I were doing flash tats. Sophia was doing aesthetic services like waxing and lash lift. We did that from 10 to 2, and then immediately after that, I went over to the tobacco store to spend my Valentine's Day with Ty and help him out there. We're only a month and a half into 2026, and I feel like I have already lived 3 lifetimes alone in this period of time. But I will say the reoccurring message or sign that I keep receiving is that this year and from here forward, and it isn't just this one year, it is from here forward, it's time to do things that we want to do without waiting for others. It's time for us to go after the things that we want to do without feeling like we're going to be judged. It's time to spend your time wisely with those that bring you joy and separate yourself from situations, people, or places, things that don't spark you up and don't bring love and light into your life. It is 100% okay to do the classes, the tasks, the events on your own. It may feel nerve-wracking. It may feel just so overwhelming, like you want to hide. But I promise you, nobody is staring at you this hard and judging you as hard as you are judging yourself. When going into places that you've never stepped foot in or doing things that you've never done, it's important to have your shoulders back, your head held high. The people that you are going to meet in these scenarios or just cross paths with, they don't know you. They don't know that you're anxious, that you're sad, that you are nervous to be there, that you are alone. They have no idea. But I will say, every time that I have ever seen anyone doing a class alone, doing things alone, it brings me happiness. It brings me happiness to know that that person is doing what they want because they want to do it. They're not waiting on anyone to bring them happiness, to do the things that they want to do. Why is that? Because it's not up to anybody else to make your dream life. It's up to you. It's up to you to do the things that are calling to you. Of course, things are better shared with friends and loved ones, but think of yourself as a friend, as a loved one, because that's something that is often forgotten. It is time to befriend yourself. It is time to figure out and learn the things that you do enjoy. Think about all the cool events and classes that you could have taken by now if you would have gone on your own. I can guarantee that if somebody doesn't want to go to something and they are dragged along to it, you will not have fun. They may not have fun. And if their mood is lowering your vibe, then that's just going to ruin the whole experience. Now, this doesn't mean that it can't be flip-flopped and the opposite, in which they go and have a great time and end up learning and discovering a new thing that they liked. But this episode isn't about other people. This episode is about you and doing things for you, for yourself, on your own, because you want to do it. If you are looking to do a new hobby, a new class, and what's holding you back is not having anyone to do it with, screw it. Go on your own. Not everything is meant to be done with another person. It is so important to get comfortable with being alone, get comfortable with being with yourself in your own skin, 100% you, not BSing for anyone or saying things, doing things, not for you, but for others. We're done with that. I am at a point in my life where I truly don't have time for BS. And with how busy the world is and how much everyone has to work, I don't think anyone has time for the BS. By deciding to go for the tasks you want to do alone, you will meet new people. You will meet like-minded people. You may make new friends that share the same interest. And not only will you meet new people, you will meet a different version of yourself that you didn't know was there and inside you this whole time. Doing things alone helps build confidence. It helps build that feeling of security within yourself. It is so fun to do things on your own, to not have to wonder what somebody else wants to eat or drink or do. You can decide however much time you want to spend at a garden, an art show, out dancing. In the time that you spend with yourself alone and doing these things that you wanted to do, you will find strength in other areas of your life. If somebody asks if you want to go do something and you don't, you will know. You're like, actually, no, I prefer not to. And that is okay. It's all about finding more out about yourself and getting comfortable with yourself. Now, I hope that this encourages you to try something out on your own, whether that be going into a coffee shop, sitting down with a book, your computer, working on something alone, going for a walk, going to the gym, going to a baking class, an art class, any type of class. And when you do so, because I believe in you, and this is an assignment, I can't wait to hear about everyone's experiences. But when you go do so, please try your hardest to stay off your phone from scrolling. Keep your head held high, your shoulders back. Whatever it is that you are doing, you are there for you, not to impress anyone else. You are there for you. I wish you so much luck, and I promise you can do it. The feeling of being uncomfortable will pass. There is only growth from here. Can you imagine how much more you will do after this? And that is all I have for today, my loves. Okay, I am off to work and I love you all. I hope that you have a splendid week. I hope that you enjoyed this episode and I truly believe in you. I hope that this encouraged you to go and do something on your own. Even if it feels so uncomfy, I do believe in you. I know you're going to have a good time. Start small and then baby steps on to the next thing. Life is so fun and life can be even more fun if you enjoy it on your own in times that you are on your own. So don't wait for anybody else. Just go live your life. I love you guys and I'm wishing you the best.